Hey guys, welcome back. This is week 11, and I'm just in time because it is currently 6:23 as I'm recording this video on Thursday night, just in time for the game because I forgot to do this yesterday and/or just didn't want to do it yesterday. Anyways, week 11. Cannot believe we're here. I say that every week because every week flies by when the NFL season's happening. But regardless, we got the Tennessee Titans versus the Green Bay Packers. I did see that the Packers are favored in this game. I'm not sure why. I don't know if it's because they're home. But the Titans are a better team this year. They've looked that way all year. Packers have lost. They lost 5 or 6 straight, and they just upset. I say upset. Who did they just beat? They just beat somebody as a surprising victory. But that's one game is not going to change my mind on them yet. After looking that bad for so long, like you could have one fluke game where it's good, and that might have been it. But I got to go with the Titans here again. Derrick Henry should have a pretty nice day on the turf, the field. And who knows how Aaron Rodgers is going to play. I did just pick up Aaron Rodgers on my fantasy league. I just saw he was a free agent. So picked him up. Why not? He might come onto the hot streak now. Who knows? But I got to take the Titans right now. The Bears and the Falcons. I can't say I've been enjoying watching the Bears, but statistically I've been enjoying the Bears, and Justin Field has been put on a show, and I like that. Panthers had the chance to get him, didn't, and I wasn't upset about it, but I don't know, I'm having a liking toward him, so seeing them succeed is pretty sweet. Plus, they're going against a division rival of mine, Panthers. Even though that doesn't sway my picks, obviously, because you'll see later. I'm going to go with the Bears here. I think they've looked good, and to stop Justin Fields is going to be pretty tough, especially if they're going to be running, 200-some yards a game. That's really hard, even though they haven't been pulling out the dubs. Like, I thought they would beat the Lions last week, and that didn't happen. But I'd say they would beat the Falcons. But it's freaking NFL. Who freaking knows? But Chicago Bears, on to the next one. Browns and Bills. I did see or hear yesterday, my brother said something about there was a massive storm happening in Buffalo. So, I was like, if there's a massive snowstorm, Browns won this game. Nick Chubb's going to run the ball, and it's going to be hard to stop. But I did look it up, and I'm not sure when exactly it's supposed to stop snowing, but I think from 7 a.m. on to game day or game time kickoff, it's not supposed to snow. So they should have the field decently looking. So I'm going to sway my vote back to the Bills, even if for some reason Josh Allen doesn't play. Speaking of the Bills, last Sunday, that's an incredible game. To whoever didn't see it, I'm sorry, but the Bills and the Vikings game of the year, the most crazy stuff happened, and I got to witness it. Me and my dad went to Permani Bros, and we got to see that. I had a front row seat as where I was sitting. The screen was right in front of me, so awesome game. I think I had the Bills winning if Josh Allen was playing, which he did play. They ended up losing. Is what it is. But we'll go to the Buffalo Bills here because the field should be looking halfway decent. The Eagles just came off their loss against the Washington Commanders. I'm not surprised on that. I was talking to some of my Facebook friends. I made a post Eagles fan, how you guys feeling at halftime? Because it was looking, I think they were down 6 at the time, 20-14, I believe. And some were saying, not too bad, but I think we'll come back strong in the second half. It ended up happening. The refs weren't great, but I do not fault them for the Eagles' loss. The Eagles beat themselves. They played rough, and if you are a fan of them, that's okay to get that loss out of the way, especially against a divisional team. I'm not surprised that the Commanders beat them because I think they're a solid team, honestly. But it is what it is. Colts just came off their win with Jeff Saturday. Oh, they beat the Raiders. That's who it is. They beat the Raiders, which is not saying much. He could go 2-0, but I got to go with the Eagles here. Bounce back win. They just lost. They should have some extra fuel going, and this might be a beatdown. The Jets versus the Patriots. This is a tough one. I think they already played once this year, and I think I got it wrong no matter which way I picked. I don't remember. I do like the Jets in this game. I think they're better. I don't even know how James Robinson has been playing since he got traded from the Jags. I need to look that up because I am a fan of him coming from Jacksonville. But I'm not sure how well they're doing. I'm not even sure quarterback play. I don't even know how these teams are honestly doing. Because it seems like the Jets were start off super hot, like them, New York, and Buffalo, or the Giants, that is. Start off really good, and then Breece Hall got hurt out for the year. And since then, I'm not even sure how they've been playing. But if I had to pick one, I'm going to go with the Jets. The LA Doo-Doo Rams and the New York Doo-Doo Saints. Saints are now in last place in the NFC South, I think. Actually, I don't even know now. I thought I saw a picture where they were, but I still think we have like the third pick in the draft currently. I don't know. But both these teams are, I can't even say underperforming. I know the Rams are supposed to perform a lot better than what they are. And I keep saying like Matt Stafford's going to turn around, and he still is not. So I'm not going to say he's going to turn around this game, but I think the Rams are a better team as a whole. And for that reason, I'm going to go with the Rams. Not a whole lot to say in this. They're in a dome, so playing field should be nice. But unless like Kamara runs for actually scrimmage yards over like 120, and the Saints will win. But I'm still going to go with the Rams. If it does go over 120 and the Saints win, like I'll be like, hey, I said that, but we'll go with the Rams here. The Lions, who just beat the Bears, and the Giants, who I don't know if they even played last week. I'm pretty sure they did, but I don't remember who. There's only certain games that I just remember happening. So the Lions played, I guess, decently well. They scored 31 points against the Bears, and I thought the Bears were still going to win it in overtime, but they couldn't get it going, so they didn't. And the Giants are like 6-1, 7-1, 6-2, somewhere around there. They've looked really solid all year, which is still a surprise to me. But still, Lions have looked sloppy this year. Giants have looked good. Saquon should have a nice day. And I'm hoping this is kind of a running battle between Jamal Williams and Saquon Barkley. That'll be okay with me. Guess we'll see when the time comes, but we're going to go with the Giants here. My Panthers versus the Ravens. My brother is a fan of the Ravens. I was going to have him on for like this episode, this weekly picks, but he doesn't have a mic, so like it comes to his laptop and it doesn't sound that good. Regardless, he's not nervous, but like that's what I'm saying. Like I don't think we'll win this game. Like 100%, 99.9% the Ravens. If we do win, like I'm not even going to be surprised because I think the Panthers are so weird that like they can play three and a half great quarters of football, or like they could play 4 quarters of just straight awful football. Yeah, I don't know what like they're going to show up. It's going to be cold. It's Baltimore. I live in West Virginia, and it's like 30 degrees outside right now, and it's been snowing a little bit. But yeah, I don't think they should have a problem, the Ravens, running the ball, anything, especially with Lamar. I know I saw some stats where we've done pretty well with holding quarterbacks, other than Mariota that other week. But still, they do a lot of try to trickery, run pass option, whatever, the read option. They're going to break out some yards. It's going to be hard to beat. It's a tough game to win, so I'm going to go with the Ravens. Washington, who just beat the undefeated Eagles, and the worst team in the league, the Texans. Not much to say here. I already said earlier that I think the Commanders are a solid team, so I don't think they shouldn't have any problems beating the Texans, but you never know. I freaking love the NFL, and it kind of makes me mad where it's like it's not always so easy to pick who's going to win, even though they're a better team. You never know who's going to show up Sunday. But again, better team, Commanders. I think it's going to win. Commanders. On to the next one. The Raiders, who just got beat by the Jeff Saturday's Colts, and Denver, who I'm pretty sure they won last week. And I'm not sure who they were playing. They weren't playing the Titans, were they? I know I'm asking you as in like you guys can tell me before I continue talking, but that's not going to happen. Raiders are crap until proven otherwise, which I could say the same about the Broncos, but I think I'm going to go with the Broncos here. Home, it is a divisional game, so that's always extra attention, but I'll go with the Broncos here. The Dallas Cowboys, who just got beat. Man, I I hate doing these whenever I don't know who they played and what the score was. It was Green Bay that beat them in overtime. Green Bay beat Dallas. That's what it was. Playing the Vikings, who, again, just played a crazy game against the Bills, who are 8-1, I think. They've been playing great. They've been pulling out the W's, and that's all you can ask for. I mean, it doesn't have to be, a great 4 quarters of football. As long as you get the win, that's all that matters, and they've continued to do that. They're home, and I feel like they'll win this game too. Even though Dallas just lost, they might have a little feel, we got to come back and win. Especially, it's a statement win against the Vikings, who are obviously top of the NFC North, but I would say top of the conference. They're, tied with the Eagles or somewhere around there. I don't know if one has one more win or the other, if bye weeks, this and that. So it's a statement win if the Cowboys can do it, and they will come out and try, but I don't think it'll be enough. I think the Minnesota Vikings will win this at home, and it's not a primetime game, too, so Kirk Cousins should be okay. It's a 4:25 game, I think, so Vikings. Bengals Steelers, I got this pick wrong. I think it was week 1 or week 2. I don't know when they played, and I said 100% the Bengals will win. The Steelers don't have a chance. There's no chance, and the freaking Steelers won. But I'm pretty sure that was the first week of the NFL. Bengals looked rough those first 2 weeks and have looked a lot better, especially against my Panthers here a couple weeks ago. They did just get beat by the Browns, though, the other Monday Night Football. TJ Watt's back. Let me debate this for a second, actually. I wish I was going to go with the Bengals, but screw it. I'm even going to change my pick, because I did my picks, actually, on my ESPN account. If you guys want to do the ESPN Pigskin Pick'ems, you guys can join my league. It's in the description. I'm going to change to the Steelers. Steelers are home. They're fighting for something, especially with Mike Tomlin, who's never had a losing season his whole time being there. They're fighting for something there. I'll go with the Steelers. I think it's the first time of the year, or possibly second. We're going to go with the Steelers, though. So you're welcome, whoever's watching, my Facebook friends who are Steeler lovers. This should be a pretty good game. Kansas City Chiefs versus the LA Chargers. Chargers, don't remember who they played. Why do I do this? Every week. I'm thinking the Chiefs played, I don't know. Regardless, Chiefs are still the best team in the AFC, up there with the Bills. The Bills just lost. Chiefs are a great team. So are the Chargers. This should be a great game, honestly. I think it's a 4 o'clock game. I don't think it's Sunday Night Football. Could be wrong. I hope it is Sunday Night Football, because I would love to watch this game. We'll go with Kansas City, though. Patrick Mahomes edges out Justin Herbert. That's all I got. Okay, that was Sunday Night Football, because this is Monday Night Football, and this one, I don't think it matters who Cardinals start as quarterback, because I think Kyler Murray is still questionable right now. I don't think it matters. I'm still going to go with the 49ers. They've looked really good since the McCaffrey trade. They probably lost last week or something. I think they played the Chargers, actually, and I don't remember who won, because I said they were really close. I'm pretty sure I said that last week. I don't know. Still going to go with the 49ers here. Cardinals are looking meh, especially with Colt McCoy, even though I think D-Hop had, 10 catches last week. I don't think they got enough in the tank to beat San Fran, and we're going to go with San Fran just to make sure that is the last game. It is the last game of the week. Thank you guys for watching my NFL Week 11 picks. If you guys disagree, please let me know in the comments section. I'd love to dabble with you guys and to pick your brain and see why you think the opposite of what I'm saying, or if you agree with something and add on to something. It's awesome. Regardless, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next week.